Hello and welcome back to Weekend Website Course. Today we are going to be creating a simple video course using the LearnDash plugin. Before we get started, if you're watching this video on YouTube, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We thank you so much for watching and supporting us, and hopefully we are helping you optimize and build your WordPress website. So as you can see, I am on the WordPress dashboard. I already have the LearnDash plugin installed. There will also be a link to LearnDash where you can get the plugin as well. So it's already been installed on the site. So let's go ahead and look at the LearnDash menu, as you can see over here. So once you look at the LearnDash menu, you can see that there's quite a few different options here. So one of the first things we're going to do to get started is go ahead and click on courses. And this, we're going to go ahead and start with the course creation process. All right, so this makes it really easy. So you don't have any courses yet, so go ahead and add your first course. All right, and we are using the block editor, also known as Gutenberg, to create our courses with, but it's going to be very easy, very simple to get this done. So one of the first things you want to do is go ahead and give your course a title. So for this title of this course, I'm going to call it Build a Website in a Weekend. And here you can add your course content. When it says course content, it's going to be more like the description of your course. So you're not actually putting your course content. They're just more of your description for your course. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save Draft, make sure that's saved, and then we're going to move over to the course builder and start building the video course. So now I'm going to go and click on Builder. And one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new section heading. So when you think about section headings, I like to think about that's like the overall topic of the course, the topic of that section, for example. So if this first part is about the foundation of building a website, which I'm actually going to call this new section headed the foundation, I'm going to put lessons inside of this section that's all about the foundation of building a website, which would include things like purchasing a domain name, getting a hosting account, connecting your hosting to your domain. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Section Heading. And something else that may be helpful for you, I have a separate notes app in Notion. So this is kind of like the layout so far of what I'm planning to do with this course. So the foundation is going to be the section heading, and then the lessons are going to be purchase a domain, purchase website hosting, connect your domain to your hosting account, and install SSL certificate. And then the next section is going to be the essentials. It's going to be more so breaking down what goes inside of building the actual website in a weekend. So I'm going to go back over to the site with my course, and I'm going to go ahead and start adding in some lessons. All right, so one of my first lessons is purchase a domain name. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy that here, add lesson. And what's going to happen is I'm going to put in all my lessons, and then I'm going to go in and actually put in the content for each one of these lessons. All right, so I'm going to add another lesson, which is going to be purchase web hosting. And I'm just going to do 3 just for the sake of time. I think that will help you get started with this pretty easily. So let's go ahead and I'm going to just click Save Draft again. I don't want anything to happen where I lose anything. All right, so now we have like the basic structure of what our course is going to feel like, or what it's going to look like. So now I'm ready to actually go in and add the content for my lessons. So now I'm going to click on Edit, and that's going to take me to another page where I will actually put in the content for this page. And just so I can give you guys a better example, I'm going to go ahead and grab some lorem ipsum text, just some fake copy that I can use to kind of fill the page in, so that way when I switch to the front end, you can get a better idea of where everything is. So let me just grab some lorem ipsum to put in here and just make things easier. I don't like this one. There's another site. I usually save them somewhere. All right, and I'm just grabbing this just so I can have some content to put in here. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some text. Now with the Gutenberg Editor, when you click on the / on your keyboard as a shortcut, or you can click this plus icon, you'll just see the different blocks that are available to you here. LearnDash has its own blocks that you can use, but For this tutorial, we probably won't be using too many of these. We're just kind of making this simple video course site, so just making it really easy. So you have paragraphs, that's what we'll be using here. And then when it's a paragraph, you can just go ahead and just copy your content. And then since this is a video course, we also want to add our video in there. So the Gutenberg block editor, it supports a lot of different video formats, whether it be YouTube, Vimeo. There's a few more that's out there, but those are the top two that come to mind. For my course, I am using the Vimeo editor, or sorry, the Vimeo videos to host my videos for my course, because videos on Vimeo, I can make those private. And if you don't want to pay for the premium Vimeo service, you can always go to YouTube and make them unlisted. However, unlisted videos can still be found, for example, but Vimeo kind of gives you more control over who can see your course content. And it's, especially if you're going to be making a course that you are selling, you probably are wanting to use a different software where you can hide who can see the video. So that's just that there. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Vimeo. So I'm going to go here and actually search the Vimeo. There we are. All right, and all I have to do is copy the URL from Vimeo. So I already have my Vimeo account up, and I'm just going to grab this copy of the link and put that here, and I'm going to embed that, and then I'm going to click on update. All right, so once you are satisfied with everything here, if you want to add more content, you can continue to do that. But usually on video courses, it's more so just the video and maybe some text content. But there are other modules or other widgets that you can add to your pages. It just depends on what you're looking for. You can add images, audio. If you want to add like a download file as well, you can do that too. So you can upload that from your WordPress, like a PDF file, upload that to the WordPress library, and then people can actually, they can download that inside of your course as well. So that's just an option. So once you're satisfied, like I said, make sure you click on update and then go back over to back to lessons, and that will take you to your other lessons where you can go ahead and add your content for those as well. All right, so my next one I have is purchase web hosting. So I'm going to click on edit. And I'm going to follow the same steps again for that. All right, so I'm just going to grab this text copy really quickly. Go ahead and add my video to it. So this is purchase web hosting. Copy link. All right, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and click on update to save everything there. All right, so that is another lesson that's uploaded, but I want to go ahead and show you some settings that you can put on your video courses. So let's go ahead and click on settings and just show you a few different things. So you can add lesson materials, which if you're wanting to put, for example, any type of PDF or workbook, you can enable that and put those here. So once we go to the front end version, you'll be able to see what course materials look like a little bit better. So I'm actually not going to put anything here, but that's just let you know if you want to add anything like any support materials for your lesson, you can do that here, link out to anything. You can do that. Video progression is very interesting. So if you've ever taken any type of online course, you've probably had where you cannot skip through videos. You have to watch the entire thing. That is exactly what video progression is. So video progression makes the person, I hate to say makes, but it requires the learner to watch the video in its entirety before they can move on to the next lesson. So you can go ahead and click on video progression if you want to enable that. And this is where you would put the URL for the video that you're wanting to use. So for example, I'm going to grab that URL and put that here. And since we are putting the video here, if you are wanting to use video progression, you do want to take out the video that is currently in there, because this is going to put the video in there and also put it where the learner will have to watch the entire video as well. So I probably should have did that first, but just want to break down that for you as well. All right, so I'm just going to disable that option just because we already have a video in there. If you want your learners to upload any assignments, you can put that here. There's a number of different grading styles. And you can also do a forced lesson timer, which is pretty cool as well. So if you only want to give your learners a certain amount of time to complete the course, or this lesson, I should say, you can do that too. All right, and then here you have some additional settings. So here you have build a website in a weekend. If you had additional courses, then you can also use lessons in multiple courses, which is a very good thing. So you don't have to manually create a new lesson for a new course. You can, if I had multiple courses, I could just type in the name of that course and it would come up, and I can say, hey, we're going to use this in this course and another. All right, and so you can say this is a sample lesson. So if you want to offer a free preview of your course, you can make it a sample lesson. And then also you can show like your release schedule, which is kind of like drip feeding your content. So you can be everything. This course or this lesson can be available immediately, enrollment based or specific date. So you can see LearnDash is very, very, I don't want to say complex, but it does have some complexity to it. So you can make it as simple or as hard as you want it to be, or more difficult, maybe I should say that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on update. And then, so for now, because I don't want this video to be too long, I just want to show you what this course is going to look like on the front end. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so before we take a look at the course on the front end, what I want to do is I want to set up focus mode. Focus mode is like one of the best gems about LearnDash, just because focus mode, what it does, it takes away the header that's on the website with the navigation menu. It takes away the footer. So basically all your learner will see is the course content itself, which makes it easy for them to focus. And let's go over to the LearnDash settings, and we want to enable focus mode. All right, and so focus mode is just a quick toggle of the switch here. So we're going to toggle that, and then you can set the content width. I'm just going to do default. That is pretty simple. So I'm going to go ahead and click on save. And there are some additional settings here, but I don't want this to be a very long video. Just a quick walkthrough of creating a simple video course. Just want to try to keep this as short and sweet as possible for you guys. So over here, I'm going to go back to the course window. I'm going to refresh this page, and so you guys can see what focus mode looks like. All right, and so now what we'll need to do is actually click on, this is a free course, so there isn't anything stopping you, because usually if there's like a paywall or you have to pay for the course, it's going to say register, but this is a free course, so it doesn't require any of that. But when I click on purchase a domain name, it is going to take me into the focus mode, as you can see, of the course. And as you can see, you can go through the contents as so, next lesson, previous lesson, and go from there. So I hope this was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe again to the YouTube channel, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.